crazy animal fights caught on camera. Hello you most beautiful and most amazing top 10ers, how are you doing this fine day? Well, I hope. I'm Rebecca Felgate and today we are talking the top 10 crazy animal fights caught on camera. Yes, caught on camera. You wouldn't believe some of the crazy stuff that has gone down off camera, but you know, it doesn't fit the title, so before we get started, I want to say that Most Amazing Top 10 absolutely does not condone animal violence or cruelty. These are just animals being animals out there in the animal world. Okay, so in at number 10 we have rabbit versus chickens. How do you break up a rabbit fight? With chickens, of course. Now this video, uploaded in July 2006 by Elizabeth Skinner, has had over 7 million views. Now initially it's two bunnies fighting, which you know guys, just isn't cool. Then the two chickens must have thought the same thing as they flap in and they're like, break it up guys, break it up. They're pretty successful. The chickens even hang around to make sure that those guys are cool. In at number 9 we have raccoon versus cats. Right, so this isn't like a game of fisticuffs, there's no blood lost here, but rest assured it is definitely a fight. In an epic video watched almost 7 million times on YouTube, we see a moment of tension in which a raccoon thinks they're invited to a cat's banquet, but they're absolutely not. Now the tensions build as the cats make it pretty clear that no, they're not a fan of the raccoon. The raccoon realizes it's time to go, but hasn't quite had its fill. He grabs a handful of food and then does the old, if I back away slowly, maybe it'll be fine. It's gold. I love it. Okay, so getting pretty real, in at number 8 we have bear versus elk. Now this video has been watched over 3 million times. In it we see a bear chasing an elk through a forest. It is all going down, the elk is managing to outrun the bear, then the elk makes a mistake and tries to jump over a big branch and falls over. Then unfortunately that is it for the elk. The bear grabs it with her big bear claws and then the elk is on the menu for Mama Bear and her cubs. It is brutal. An unlikely pairing up next, in at number 7 we have turtle versus cats. So watched over 3.5 million times, this video sees a turtle trying to bite a cat's tail while the cat is eating. The cat is like, babe, no, just stop it. But the turtle is on the warpath, so shimmies on over to a second cat and bites its leg. Now the cat is pretty chilled out and just moves away, but the turtle pursues the situation and bites the cat in the face. At the lightning fast pace of a senior snail, the turtle then chases the cats across the kitchen. It's weird, it's surreal, but you know what? Good. Getting exotic, in at number 6 we have dog versus coconut crab. So I'm not sure what exactly is going on and how this huge crab came to encounter a dog, but after some persuading they get into a fight. Watched almost 2 million times, this video at first shows the dog looking somewhat confused by his shelled nemesis. But then, I think, you know, because he's a dog and he's a babe like that, he tries to play with him. The crab is having absolutely none of it and keeps raising a pincer to nip the dog. The dog then starts to freak out, which only spurs the crab on. I feel like it was probably all fine in the end though, and that they were really just finding a way to be friends, probably. Another weird but hilarious pairing next, in at number 5 we have monkey versus ostrich. Yes, it's an unlikely pairing, but this ostrich teaches a cheeky monkey a valuable lesson he is unlikely to forget. Don't touch stuff that isn't yours, okay monkey? So the monkey tries to steal the ostrich's egg, but the ostrich charges at him and gets the egg back safe and sound. Now this video has been watched over 3 million times and the highlights include the little backflip the monkey does when trying to escape. It's good. In at number 4 we have the black mamba versus slender mongoose. Mongoose! Now I don't think I've ever even seen a mongoose with my own eyes until this video. This video has been watched over 1.5 million times and shows a mongoose taking down a black mamba, one of the most poisonous snakes in the world. Its venom in one single bite can kill 15 men. Nonetheless, it doesn't faze our friend the mongoose, who manages to dodge the advances of the snake and eventually gets the snake at the back of the neck, then runs off with it. It's 7 foot. Apparently he plans to eat it for dinner. Now I've just learned that actually mongoose are impervious to mamba venom, so good on them. In at number 3 we have wasp versus spider. Now this is a fascinating video with almost 500,000 views. It probably deserves more because it showcases two mutually disliked animals having a good old-fashioned duel. So I thought I knew wasps and I thought I knew spiders, but what kind of freaky wasps and spiders are these? They are absolutely huge. So it all begins with a spider just minding his own business when a wasp comes out of a hole to get him. Can the spider's many legs win over an insect that can fly? We will see. So then we see the wasp trying to sting the spider to no avail. The wasp, sneaky little wasp, then tricks the spider into entering its hole. We can't see what happens from there, but we suspect the spider was outnumbered by more underground wasps. Getting absolutely insane here at number 2, we have our first three-way animal fight. In at number 2, we have frog versus snake versus cat. What the actual F is going on here? There is a snake inside the mouth of a frog who is presumably halfway through eating him alive when a cat joins in the action, takes a few swipes at the snake slash frog, or the snog, as I guess it is right now. So I showed this video to Danny and he quite rightly pointed out that maybe the snake shouldn't be starting beef with a new party. He should probably deal with the issue at hand in that a giant frog is digesting him, and if he doesn't get out of there, he will die. Now the frog slash snake hops off, and finally the snake just sort of leans backwards and tries to bite it, once again sparking the attention of the cat. Now the cat waltzes back on over. The video ends before we know what happens, but I'm guessing it didn't end too well for the snake. Okay guys, so we have reached that all-important moment in our most amazing top 10 crazy animal fights that just so happened to be caught on camera, where I am going to reveal the number 1 spot. Now this animal fight gets the top spot because it is just so dramatic. Da da da! In at number 1, we have buffalo versus lions versus crocodile. So we have some real life safari stuff going on here. At first we have a herd of buffalo just hanging out in South Africa's Kruger National Park. Now unfortunately they are spotted by some lions who manage to separate a baby from the pack. The lions then drag the calf near the water and attempt to devour it when a crocodile emerges to get in on the action. Now the crocodile wants a piece of the buffalo itself, and the lions and the croc have like a showdown for the calf. It's all going on. It's a tug of literal war. It looks like the lions have won, but then we see the buffalo back on the scene who charge at them, ultimately winning the calf back, and miracle of all miracles, it's alive. Now unfortunately the lions have messed with the wrong buffalo mamas who aren't satisfied with their acquisition. They straight up run at the felines until they promise to never ever mess with them again. Now this video is pure home footage gold, earning it over 77 million views on YouTube. Boom pow! So that was the top 10 crazy animal fights caught on camera. If you're hungry for some more nature animal fights, then do check out Snoop Dogg's Planet Earth. It is hilarious. I love it. So I'm Rebecca Felgate, this has been Most Amazing Top 10. Do be sure to like, share and subscribe to this fabulous channel, and I will see you beauties next time. In the meantime, don't pick a fight with anyone. You know, let's just calm down and have some ice cream. Bye!